So one of my favorite throwers is my Boker Ziel Throwing Knife, designed by John Bailey. And I love it because it's just a great design and it feels really comfortable when you throw these knives. The small one is very similar. I could say this is one of my favorite knives from the Throwzini store. It's a little under 9 inches. It's made out of 440 stainless steel. The one problem I had with its larger cousin, I guess, is that the tips bent and they had to be reground. So far, I don't see any bending that's occurring. This knife probably doesn't have that problem, and I really liked it. I threw this small knife from, let's see, at a little under 6 feet. I was throwing from half a spin blade throw. A little under 9 feet, I was throwing a full spin with the handle throw, and I could achieve 1/2 spins, which is very difficult in my kitchen. 1/2 spins, blade throw, a little under 12 feet. So I was able to do 1/2 spins, which is great for this tiny distance. It definitely has a weight to be thrown at long distances. You'll find with smaller knives that if you were to go farther than, let's say, 9 feet, it would start getting pretty flimsy in its trajectory. It would just start kind of wobbling around. This one just was straight and solid each time I threw it. This knife came with this nice leather cover, and this would be great, you know, just I guess if you're, you know, out camping or you just want to have a knife like on your belt or in your boots, just to throw. I would take it with me. So I would say best small throwing knife would be this one. I have some small, very cheap throwers which I would not recommend. They don't throw very well at all. You can open a can of oats, pop open your rice cooker, open a can of coconut milk. Yeah, my dad would be proud. You can pop open a beer bottle, open a box of seaweed. Yum. Peel open an orange. Pop some bubbles. Destroy a useless phone book. Poke a lazy bird. Poke a lazy dog. Come up with a new fashion trend / hidden weapon. One of the best tips I can give you if you're getting into spin throwing is to mark off the distances in your throwing range by first checking out where your target is. Lay down a big measuring tape, and at every foot, I would start off at 6 feet. Mark off where 6 feet is, 7 feet, 8 feet, 9 feet, 10 feet, and keep going until, to put maybe, I don't know, you could stop at 18 feet, 24, depending on what you're training for. And then make a mental note when you throw, when it sticks, where that distance is, and then you should be able to throw consistently from that distance. The classic throwing knife. These knives are designed by Joe Broken Feather, Dara, and Damon Wilson. Joe is a multiple world champion with both knives and tomahawks. These knives are concrete cutting